Hi, in this video I will be giving you an overview of Laulima, which is the University of Hawaii's course management system. Most instructors will be conducting their courses on Laulima. Some instructors may be using an alternative platform such as Google Classroom, so it's always important to check your email and be in touch with your instructor. But I will give you the tour of Laulima here. So from the Kauai CC homepage, there is a direct link to Laulima right here if you go hover over my and you can go there. You can also type into your browser directly laulima.hawaii.edu and you'll log in with your username and password. So when you first log in, you land on this overview page, and I think it's useful help right here is where it says student help. So they do have the help desk, which is Laulima and technical help. That's the support desk. KCC does have our own help desk. We're staffing for the first 2 weeks, but this help desk is permanently staffed, so you can contact them at any time. Now, when you first log in, to find your classes, if you don't see your classes up here at the top, what you'll do is in the upper right corner where it says Sites, if you click on that, and you should be able to find the classes that you're enrolled in for this semester. So if you highlight the star next to the class, and then it will show up in that top bar every time. So I'm going to show you some of the tools that you may see in Laulima. So Laulima is customizable. There's on the left hand side here are a number of different tools, and every instructor uses Laulima a little bit differently. So I can't tell you exactly what your course will be like, but I can show you some of the common tools that instructors will use. So one of them is weekly lessons, and this is where a lot of instructors put their course content. So if you go here, in week by week, there'll be different content that you work through there. There's also another tool called modules that some instructors may be using, but you should know that for the most part, a lot of the work will probably be done in weekly lessons. The next tool there is announcements. So announcements can be used to tell you any important information about the course, such as upcoming deadlines, due dates, things like that, or changes to assignments. So that's this one right here. The next tool here is email, and you can use the email tool for sending emails but not receiving. So if you use this to send an email, it will send it to the email addresses, and you can divide it up by sending it to the instructor or students. And so that's one way that you can send email there. The next tool there is the resources folder, where your instructors may put materials for you, different files, videos, readings, things like that, and they will label it for you there. There's also a gradebook tool. So this one is useful for being able to stay up to date on what your grade is in the course. So for the assignments tool, this is a pretty common tool used for doing work. I'll give you a quick look at what it looks like. The student view for an assignment, you'll see the date that the assignment is open. That's when you can first see it, the due date of the assignment, and accept until. Sometimes the instructors will accept it after the due date. And so one thing to keep in mind here is student submissions. There's a choice of attachments or inline only. So attachments would be like a Microsoft document or a PDF that you would attach. But inline means that you are going to be either typing or copying and pasting into the text box. So right now it's grayed out because this assignment has been closed. But if you're going to be writing assignments, I strongly recommend that you write it in a word processor, something like Google Docs. And then copy and paste it into here, because Laulima doesn't save necessarily, and if there's an update you may lose your writing. So I really strongly recommend writing something first inside a word processor first. So testing quizzes is just like what it sounds. You may be doing testing quizzes within Laulima. It's possible you may have proctored tests or quizzes, so your instructors will be giving you details on that. There's also a calendar tool that your instructors may use to show when assignments are due or other important information. So I'm going to take a quick look at the forum tool. So forums, it's similar to assignments, but what forums do is it allows you to see the posts that other students do. And one thing that's kind of tricky when you have a new forum assignment, to start your own post, up here you have to go to start a new conversation. So when you start a new conversation, that starts a new one of these. Finally, you may see the syllabus tool, and the syllabus is where you should find all of the pertinent information about your class. What the assignments are, how you'll be graded, what the deadlines are, what the expectations are, the course description, learning outcomes, how to contact the instructor, all that information should be in the syllabus. So again, these are the common tools. Your own particular Laulima page for your course will almost certainly look a little bit different, but I hope having this overview makes you feel a little more comfortable. Okay, thank you.